So let's move on to the next property. Fourth property. It is about the secants of a circle. The fourth property is that if you're given a circle in which there are two chords, chord AB and chord CD, intersecting at a point P. Now similar situation is possible. We have a circle in which there is a chord AB and another chord CD, like this. In this case, the chords intersect inside the circle, but you can see over here the chords while producing will intersect outside the circle at the point P. So in both the scenarios, the property that works is PA into PB equals to PC into PD. Over here, PA into PB, let me correct it. Let me make this one as A and this one as B. So over here, let me correct it once. This is point A. Okay, so this is point A, this is point B. So PA into PB equals to PC into PD. So what is the property? The property is PA into PB equals to PC into PD. तो जब भी सर्कल के अंदर दो कॉर्ड्स इस तरीके से इंटरसेक्ट कर रही होंगी, या तो इनसाइड या फिर आउटसाइड, so this property will always hold. This is about two secants inside a circle. Now similar situation is possible like this. If we have a circle and a point exterior to it, P. From P we are drawing a tangent that is intersecting the circle at, suppose, let's say T. And from P I am drawing a secant PAB. Here PT is the tangent and PAB is the secant. To be more clear, let me make this angle as 90 degrees. So you can see that it is a tangent. So the property that holds over here is PT square of the tangent will be equals to PA into PB. So these are the two properties that you can use over here. Now let us discuss a question based on these two properties. The first property, PA into PB equals to PC into PD, and the second one, PT square equals to PA into PB. The question which we are going to discuss has appeared in IJSO 2010. Now what is the question? I'm not writing the whole question. I'm just making the figure and just writing down what is given to us and what we need to find. So first, by observing the question, I'm drawing the figure. Listen carefully. In the question it is given that a point P is outside a circle. So let's draw a circle. Suppose this is a circle. Point P outside the circle. So let's draw the point. Suppose this is the point P outside the circle. It is said that the distance of this point P is 13 centimeter from the center of the circle. So suppose this is the center of the circle O, and distance of P from O is given and it is equals to 13 centimeter. After this, a secant from P cuts the circle in Q and R. Now we need to draw a secant from P. Let's say this is the secant. This secant cuts the circle at 2 points Q and R, like this. In the question it is given that the length of QR is 7 and also the length of PQ is 9. What we need to find? We need to find the radius of circle. So let us assume the radius of the circle. Suppose the radius of the circle is R. Let's say this point is M. Then you can see that OM is equals to radius. Now it is pretty clear that there are two secants. One is PR and one can be obtained by extending this PO line. When you will extend this PO line to the point N, this will again become a secant. So this is secant PR and this is secant PN. Now we can say over here that OM is also radius and ON is also radius. So we can apply the property that we have discussed earlier. These are two secants QR and MN which are meeting at a point P outside the circle. So what is the property that will hold over here? The property will be PQ into PR equals to PM into PN. PQ into PR equals to PM into PN. What is PQ over here? PQ is given 9. What is PR? PR is going to 9 plus 7 equals to what will be PM? Now PM. PM can be obtained by subtracting R from 13. PM is actually OP minus OM. OP is 13 and OM is R. So what is PM? It is 13 minus R. So I'm putting the value of PM over here. 13 minus R. Similarly, let us talk about PN. PN. PN can be written as PO plus ON. So what is PN? You can see from here that PN is 13 plus R. So I'm putting the value of PN over here. 13 plus R. Let's solve it out. So from here you will get 9 into 16 equals to, this is A minus B into A plus B, that is 13 square minus R square. So what is the value of R square from here? 13 square, that is 169 minus 16 into 9, which is 144. So R square comes out to be 25 and R comes out to be 5, and hence the answer. So what is the radius of the circle? The radius is equals to 5. Let's discuss the next property, sixth one. This property is called as angle in alternate segment. Suppose we have a circle and there is a tangent to this circle at the point P. Suppose PQ is a chord of a circle. PQ is the chord of a circle. Let's say the angle that this chord makes with the tangent is theta. So the property says that the angle made by this chord in the alternate segment, like this, PQR, then this angle will also be theta. So if the angle made by a chord of a circle with the tangent at the point of contact is theta, then that chord makes the same angle in the alternate segment. Similarly, you can see from here, it will be clear from here also, if I take this angle as X, then in the alternate segment, this particular angle will also be X. So from here we can write that if angle QP, let's say this point is T, angle QPT is equals to, here, if angle QPT is equals to theta, then by this property what we can deduce, that angle QRP will also be theta. Similarly, if angle R, let's say this point is S, if RPS angle is theta, then you can say that angle RQP will also be theta. Clear? So let us do a question based on this property. This question has appeared in IJSO 2011. In this question, we are given a circle. The figure is given in the question. The figure is like this. This is Q, this is B, this is A, this is C, this is D. And these lines are joined. Now what is given to us? We are given that, yes. So in this question, what we are given? We are given that angle ABD. This point is actually P. This point is P. So if in this triangle, in this figure, it is given that angle ABD is 2x. This angle is 2x. And ADB is 3x. ADB is 3x. APB is 4x. APB is 4x. This angle. and CBQ. CBQ is 7x. What we need to find? We need to find angle BCD. So for this purpose, let us do this question. Now in this question, you can see this angle is 7x. This angle is 2x. ABD. Then this angle will also be 2x. Why? Angle in same segment. This angle is made by this arc AD. So if it is 2x, then this will be 2x also. Similarly, ADB is 3x, then this angle will also be 3x. Same reason. Angle in alternate segment. ये AB arc की वजह से बन रहा है कौन सा एंगल? ADB. इसी तरीके से AB arc की वजह से कौन सा एंगल बन रहा है? ACB. 3x, 3x. Clear? Now, look over this triangle. ABC is a triangle in which 7x is working as exterior angle. So if this angle is 7x, this angle is 3x, which is interior opposite, then the other interior opposite angle will be 4x. So now we have a triangle ABP. In this triangle, all the angles are known to us. The angle sum is also known to us. So the sum of these angles, 4x plus x, will be equals to 180 degree. Which triangle I am considering? I am considering this triangle. So 4, 4, 8, 8 plus 1, 9, 9x. Sorry, this angle is 2x. This is 2x. Let me do it. Let me correct it. Yes, over here this angle is 4x, this is 4x, and this one is 2x. So the sum is not 9x, the sum will be 10x. 10x will be equals to 180 degree, therefore x will be equals to 18 degree. But we need to find angle BCD, which is equals to 2x plus 3x, 5x. That is 5 into 18 degree, which is equals to 90 degree. Thank you.